Alright, what's going on everyone? This is Tim from Tim's Tech Blog. Right now it's about 9:10, Tuesday, December 7th. And right now I'm just going to give you guys a quick hands-on review of the CEO Hybrid Case for the iPad. So what we have here is Marware's CEO Hybrid Case for the iPad. It's got this interesting carbon fiber twill design on it, and the inside is a nice suede-like material. Now this case is $49.99 on Marware's website, and that's marware.com. It's nice and low pro, and also has some pretty cool features in it. So I'd like to go ahead and show you those, but first I'm just going to go ahead and give you a macro walk around of this case so you guys can see it up close and personal. It's kind of like a well, you can just see it looks like microfiber, but with a little bit of cloth built into it. It's like a hybrid case. So this case is like a, I don't know what it is exactly. It's just hybrid. It's nice and pliable. It offers corner-to-corner protection. So you can see the 3 points in which it locks into on the top. Then as well on the bottom, it follows the same 3 click-in design on the bottom as well. This little crease in the back, which allows it to kind of fold. So when your iPad's sitting in it like this, you can have it mounted, and it sticks in these little grooves here. It has this little elastic band feature, which I'll get into in a second. Or when this case is closed, it kind of latches onto the side of your iPad there, keeping a nice and closed locking position. On the front, all you have is the Marware logo, which is right there, followed by this twill design that they have on the front. Feels really nice. It's soft cloth, like smells good and brand new. You know, it feels really good. So some of its features is that it has this elastic band here, which while your iPad is in it, it kind of adds a little more extra weight, which provides you with this little carrying strap, right? It has adjustable angles that you can kind of lock into place via these little hitches here, which are nice and cut out, very solid feeling. It feels really good. Very, very nice stitching. As you guys can see, it's very, very flawless. The build quality and overall design of this case is stellar. I mean, it's super nice. On the back there, it kind of adds these 2 little pokey holes where it can flap open here. Another key feature it has is a strap, which allows you to kind of put your hand into it and present your information kind of like this. So if you have your hand in the strap on the back side, you can flip it around and present your stuff as you would, just like that, right? All right. So I've gotten several cases. I'm just going to do one of these as a case review. And big shout out to Marware for hooking me up with this. So make sure you guys check them out at marware.com. So how this straps in or locks into place is you just go all around all the edges here and just kind of snap it into place. Same with the top or bottom edges, however you're looking at it. Everything just snaps into place. Now again, this offers very, very minimal protection, or I'm sorry, minimal bulk. It locks in right there. See how it kind of, the flap comes up over the top there, over the side rather, and holds it into place. So it's very nice. You know, there's no flex. A lot of cases that offer this flat design like that have like a little gap, or they kind of leak out a little bit, or they're kind of sagging. This one's right at nice flat up against your display, so it's keeping it nice and protected, keeping your screen nice and clean. It is exposed on a few of the sides. They're exposed on the mute button, volume up down, the latch where it stays locked into place, bottom corners gives you access to your 30-pin dock connector, has the speaker grill all nice and laid out for you, and then along the other edge there. When I say it offers protection in all the right places, what I mean is if you drop your iPad right on the corner, so if you drop it in this case, it's going to keep it nice and protected, because as you can see, it offers a nice little you know, a thickness of protection there, so it's pretty good. First impressions of this case are really good. Very minimal bulk to your iPad, keeping everything nice and very, very low pro. I like this latch a lot. It latches in there nice and sturdy like, you know, this is going nowhere. If we take it out, kind of give it the shake test, you know, I feel confident shaking my iPad around, it's not going to pop out. Oop, just kidding, kind of popped out right there, didn't it? It gives you multiple viewing angles via these little hitches here, these little grooves. So what you do is you pop it out of its case, just like this on the bottom, and on the top here along this little crease line in the back, it folds up against that, thus allowing it to bend, and then allowing you to kind of set your iPad, your bare iPad might I say, right into these little groove points right there. Now these groove points are really solid feeling, they're nice and deep, You know, your iPad's not going anywhere once it's slid into those little slots. Kind of a drawback though, that you have to actually have your iPad out like that, because that just leaves it exposed. Look at that. It's in here, it's not going to go anywhere as long as it's on your lap. This iPad's nice and secure, it's not going to go anywhere. Kind of see it from this angle here. You can go down one more here to have this viewing angle. Okay, or you can just have it lay flat like that, and it again offers a little bit of angle as well. This is good if you're sitting at more of a 90-degree angle and you just set it on your lap. You know, it's good. It's not going to go anywhere. It doesn't flap around too much. It's pretty nice. Again, these two corners lock into place like that. This one closes. Pladow. Alright, now back to this little strap feature. It's kind of goofy that it's on the inside, but it's well protected with that suede-like material, so it's not going to scratch your screen. But the point of this is that you put your hand into it. It's elastic, so all you people with big hands out there, no worries. You just put it in like that, and then you have this kind of displaying thing. Now there's no way that this back piece attaches itself to the front flap, so if you're sitting there displaying something, you know, like, oh hey, check out my sweet portfolio, you're just kind of flapping around like, oh, whatever. But you know, that's whatever, it's sacrifice. And see, when you have it like bent out like that, it kind of pops out. So that's kind of a design flaw in my opinion. Not really sure if I'd ever use that, and again, you can already see that it's kind of stretching out. I bet over time, if you use that over and over again, it's just going to get loose like a floppy piece of ham. You know, that's what she said. So my overall thoughts on this case, pretty good. For $44.99, you get a solid case that does have very, very minimal bulk, low profile, looks very, very sleek, feels good in the hand. It feels nice and solid. You can tell the build quality on this is top notch. The stitching all around the iPad case here is very, very well done. Offers great port accessibility and covers everything in all the right places. So if you drop it, I wouldn't worry about it too much, although that these sides could be subject to getting dented. If you guys have any questions or comments, just drop one in the little box below. I'll answer any questions that I hadn't covered just now. Like this video if you like it, dislike it if you don't. Hit up gadgetbeats.com. Make sure you're following me on Twitter at TIMSTECHBLOG. Those are all my outlets. Go to Marware.com. Make sure you check them out. Solid company, good case, good price point. I recommend it. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.